and standing there, oh, we're going to build the wall, don't worry about it. That wall is getting taller with every interview these ex-Mexican presidents do. Getting taller, taller. It's getting up there, I'll tell you what. Did you ever see such anger? The ex-Mexican president, oh, I like my plane better than that, right? Did you ever see such anger? You know, it's very interesting. I have to, let's get to this for 1 second, because the anger of Vicente Fox, the ex-president of Mexico, was unbelievable. And to think that, and he used a horrible word. Can you imagine if I would have used that word? Oh, front page headline. Nobody even talks about the word he used. I keep saying, what about his foul language? What about, they don't write it. Boy, would they write it if I said that word. I won't repeat the word because they'll make a big deal out of it. But he used horrible language. But more importantly, he was so angry. And the reason he was angry wasn't the wall that you bring up. The reason he was angry is that nobody ever speaks to these countries with authority. We're like the whipping post where everyone takes. Essentially, he said, how dare you speak to Mexico like this? Now, just so you understand, I love the Hispanic people. I just won in Nevada, as you know. We won all of them, but I just won in Nevada, and they did a poll of the Hispanics, and I won by a lot over second place, by a lot. We're going to win the Hispanic vote. We're going to do great, because I'm going to bring jobs back from China. I'm going to bring jobs back from Japan. We're bringing our jobs back, folks. We're bringing our jobs back. But the anger of ex-President Fox, it's almost like, how dare you? They've got to get used to it. They've got to get used to it, folks, because we're going to reverse the tables. And you know what? The interesting thing, we will have a better relationship with Mexico than we have now. We don't have a good relationship. Remember Sergeant Tabarisi, who was in, and he was in jail, we couldn't get him out. I helped him along after he got out. I helped him a lot, actually, but we couldn't get him out. All right, that looks nice. Don't we love it? It's always nice. We couldn't get him out of jail, and we had a president that I don't think he made one phone call. I don't think he made a phone call, and he was in there for a long, long period of time. So we're going to get the respect of other nations. We lose, as an example, with Mexico, $58 billion a year on trade. So we have a trade deficit. We have a trade deficit of $58 billion. And when they say the wall, these politicians come up to me and they say, Donald, you don't really mean Mexico's going to pay for the wall. I said, you don't understand. 100%. They go, no way you're going to get them to pay. They used to say, no way you're going to build the wall. Now, the other day, I hear this Rubio, I call him Little Marco. Hello, Marco. He said I had small hands. Actually, I'm 6'3", not 6'2", but he said I had small hands. They're not small. I never heard that one before. I've always had people say, Donald, you have the most beautiful hands. I never heard that. But that's politicians, they do this stuff. And he wanted to be Don Rickles, and it hasn't worked because he's gone down. He's gone down. But I see this guy, and he's doing the thing, we will build a wall. I said, where did this come from? All of a sudden. And the same thing with Ted Cruz. I call him Lion Ted. We will build a wall, he says. Lion Ted, we will build a wall. Anything you do, you take a position, and then you see him on television when he's not around you, and he says exactly the opposite of what your position is. The only advantage I have is that we have a big speaker out there. We have a lot of people, so we can call people when they lie. But these politicians are bad. I mean, they lie, and we're going to get it straightened out, folks. We don't have to lie. We don't have to lie. We don't have to. So it all began on June 16th.